Hello to all Inderes TV listeners and viewers. Lindex Group reported their Q1 this morning, the first time with the name change from Stockmann, and we have here the same CEO, however, with the same name, Susanne Ehnbåge. Welcome.
Thank you.
So let's start with the familiar question first. Can you sum up the main points for Q1 and how did the quarter go compared to your expectations?
Well, yes, in January and March, the market environment remained quite challenging. You could see that we had a modest or negative market development in the Lindex Group's key market, looking at overall for the fashion. However, the group's underlying revenue, meaning the revenue excluding the impact of the Crazy Days timing, increased. And also the Lindex division outperformed the market once again and continued its growth journey. If we then look at the Lindex Group's adjusted operating result, it declined to minus 6.5 million euros. And the key reasons for the decline were the timing of the Stockmann Crazy Days campaign that we were aware of course, and also that we had increased freight costs due to unexpected logistic challenges in the Red Sea. And this affected the Lindex division. So, yes.
Yeah. So, you mentioned already the freight cost pulling down the gross margin quite clearly in the Lindex side, and also then EBIT. Was there anything else impacting the Lindex division results negatively?
The freight cost was definitely the one that sort of changed it. Otherwise, we would have actually increased the profitability compared to previous year, and that impact had mainly then an impact on the gross margin as such. And added to that, we had also negative currency impact in the first quarter. Otherwise, the intake margin was on the same level as previous year.
Yeah, good. And then in the Stockmann division side, looking a bit more back, you have mentioned several times in the reports in the previous quarters that there is ongoing investments in the digitalization, which will improve the cost of efficiency. So has those already materialized, or is it kind of more of an ongoing process, or is there some clear point where we will see those actually coming through to earnings?
Good question. I mean, improving the operation efficiency is definitely one of the key focus areas in Stockmann division during this year. And we have continued our successful cost-saving measures also in the first quarter. So comparing the operating cost, it decreased with 1.5 million euros from the comparison period. And during last year, as we've spoken about before, we had cost savings of 7.7 million euros. What we have done now in the Q1 is that we have continued the investments in digitalization and also omnichannel capabilities. For example, continue with the RFID implementation. And we are also investing in packaging automation. And this will contribute to cost efficiencies that we will see then improving in the coming quarters. And added to that we also informed about today is that we have started to plan changes to improve efficiency and also simplify the management structures for Stockmann division. And this then was started in March, and the planned measures are estimated to generate annual savings of 2.7 million euros that will then materialize from 2025 and onwards.
Yeah. So there are still many kind of initiatives ongoing which will contribute in the future.
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Then a bit regarding the kind of structural things, like mentioned, you made the name change in March. Now you settled one of the last disputes in the restructuring progress. Is there anything more to share related to the strategic evaluation or the status of the restructuring process?
You summarized it well. The assessment is still ongoing, and we expect to finalize it this year. And positively is that after the review period, that the first quarter we reached another settlement, and that was with Nordica. That means that we only have one disputed claim left, which is positive. And of course, our ambition is to end the restructuring process as soon as possible.
Yeah. And is there any link between the restructuring process and the strategic evaluation that you are kind of trying to close them at the same time, or does it matter kind of if one comes before the other?
I can't really speculate about the link here, but I mean, we aim to end the restructuring process as soon as possible, and as communicated before, the target is to finalize the strategic assessment during this year.
Yeah. Okay, that's clear. Good. Then coming back on the numbers, you maintained the full year guidance. Is there any changes you have seen in the beginning of the year regarding the assumptions or the market situations or so?
Yes. Well, the guidance then, it remained unchanged. So naturally, the market environment may slightly change during the year. That's hard to say, and the currencies are volatile. But at the moment, it doesn't put pressure on the guidance, and we're confident on keeping the guidance as it is.
Yeah, there has been a slight weakening again of the Swedish and Norwegian crowns, but that doesn't yet have significant impact.
No.
Yeah. Good. Let's see how the year progresses. Thank you for the interview, Susanne.
Thank you.